Man, I really gotta stop friggin' cursing. What's up for everybody? This is the Daily Almost Zen, October 9th, 2024. Oh, it's about 6:45 a.m. Doing my morning walk. Was walking along for a bit. A car cuts past, coming up past where he's supposed to stop at a red light. And I start cursing, you know? And I'm thinking, man, like, what a knee-jerk reaction to have. Is to just start vomiting profanity. And that's one thing I want to work on fixing about me. It's not good. Cursing defiles you. Makes you angry, raises your blood pressure, puts you in a bad flow state, man. You're not thinking about, like, anger. Now, I'm one that curses. A little backstory. I've been doing it forever. My mom would get on my case and be like, watch your mouth, watch your mouth. I don't even realize I was saying anything. Just like I would say man all the time. And she'd be like, yeah, man. I'm like, what? She's like, you're saying man every second to me. I'm not a man, I'm your mom. Now, she wasn't wrong, but I don't realize I'm doing it. Cursing has gotten to be that way with me. I don't even realize it, man. It's not good. Because like I said, ain't good for you, brother. Ain't good for you. Try to straighten out this camera here. Beautiful morning, I'll tell you that much. A little crispness in the air as usual here in October. And as part of my plan to be a better man and a better human, I want to start knocking out some of those negative things about my personality that I don't think are serving me. And cursing is the first thing we're going to tackle. So let's take a look at the sky over here as I walk. It's a beautiful sky today. As usual, it's always a nice sky. Very milky clouds today. Like, I'd look at this and say, man, that's effing gorgeous, you know, things like that. Now, I have many tiers of cursing. Obviously, the common one is the cursing when you're mad or arguing or something. That's the one that really will mess with you the most physically and mentally, because there's anger behind it. Then there's the other kind of cursing where you're just flippantly throwing it in, man. You know, you're like, oh man, that was effing cool. I don't know, man, I'm gonna head to the effing store today. And now you people at home are probably thinking, God, you throw the F-bomb in there? Yes, I do. Sometimes I take the word like thankful or something, which is a funny word to use, just to curse in the middle of, and I'll curse in the word. The F-bomb will be in the word. Like, thank effing fully or something. Pretty bad. But there's those two tiers, and they're both bad. One of them is obviously based in anger or rage, and that one's actually going to have way worse of an effect. They're still bad for you, and it's just not good for you as a person. You never hear anybody say, hey man, I like that guy. He's pretty cool. He curses all the time. It's rare. Yeah, so I got to stop. And you know what? Women don't like that. I mean, whenever you hear a woman curse, you're like, oh my God, listen to her, you know, and it kind of, you start to look at her a little different. To women, a guy cursing all the time comes off as like, this guy's, it's a weakness, and he's weak, he's not strong, he's not, you know, doesn't come off as confident or anything. You know, they want a strong person, and a guy not in control of his emotions, that's a weak man, my friends. Now, how big your muscles are, you're a weak little man. So I'm a weak little man. I don't have muscles, and I curse a lot. Boy, what a prize. Hey, but I'm funny. I can sing. I can cook. I got some things. So yeah. I want to come up with ways to fix this now. So we already know the problem. Now how do we fix it? Well, initially I thought, hey, why don't I keep myself accountable here? What I'll do is every time I curse, to like take myself out of it and remind myself I cursed, I gotta like punch myself like really hard in the face or something. And I thought, oh, that's painful. Now I'm fixing one problem with another. And I says, you know what? How about I just punch whoever's closest to me at the time? And I said, all right, that's what we'll do. Then I thought about that for about 2 hours. 2 hours went by. I'm like, no, that's not good either. That I can't do that to somebody. See, it could be funny about something like this. All these guys here. I'm going to be showing these guys off. I think I say it every time I walk by here. I'm doing my Halloween walk very soon to show off all this stuff. But yeah, man, like anger, like all these guys on here, all these little people, they're all angry. They're all angry. Like, look at this guy. Like, that's how a woman sees a man who curses. That's how they see it. I mean, is it... Guys will always want to come off as like, oh, sexy to a girl or like strong. But that's really what you'll look like. That dude right there. I mean, I get it. It's an ingrained habit. Like something like that, you kind of... Let me think about this here and show you some water. Beautiful, huh? Now I'd look at that and be, what a beautiful effing sky. It's ridiculous. Got to be a better way to present yourself verbally. But like, thought of ways to, nip it in the bud. And one of them, like I said, was punching myself. That's not going to work for obvious reasons. And I thought, well, first thing you could do is slow down. And it comes back to my usual mindfulness thing and meditation. Like, slow down everything you do in life. Start becoming more deliberate in everything you do. That makes everything move slower, so you'll think slower and you won't react the normal way you do. You'll start, like, if you're slow, and here's an example. Look at all calm people, all slow moving people. They just don't curse. They just don't curse. And if they do, it's like Halley's Comet. It's rare and it's like thrown in there, and it doesn't own them. So they're off the hook. But like mindfulness, like if you slow down, you start talking slower, you start thinking about what you're going to say before you say it. Take slow steps, eat slow. I'm telling you right now, it's going to work. Why? Because I'm starting that today. I tried it this morning as a tester just to see if I would react that way while I was eating, and whatever it was. I felt more peaceful, getting ready, brushing my teeth. Everything was more peaceful. I didn't have a chance to curse yet because there was no one to talk to or nothing was happening. But you could, I guess, while you're alone, stub your toe and then there you go. But nothing had popped up, but I felt more at ease. Then I got out, brought my stuff with me to make a video, and then trying to rush across the street here, and then that guy with the horn, like I told you earlier, and then he cuts past the light. Now I'm dropping F-bombs. So I came out of it, but it's like, you don't expect me to be some superhero within 5 minutes. But now I was able to be aware of it now. From the previous half hour into that next 5 minutes, I saw oh, okay. So I just gotta continue this. I have to, like I said, with being consistent in some of these other videos, just be consistent with it. Just, you take those steps. Eventually, you're 20% of the time you're mindful, or 80% of the time you're cursing, and then it's 70, and then it's 60. And then it's 50. You're not going to go from 0 to 100. And this is a marathon, not a sprint. So many times people want to be better at something or fix their fault right away. Even with meditation, which is a way to be mindful. I'm going to start doing that a lot. I'm dabbling in it now, and I'm really going to start doing it every day today. Today's the day I start. They all want it to be right away. Like meditate. When you go to the gym, you're not going to 2 workouts and your muscles are huge. Or you fix your cardiovascular, you're running on the treadmill 2 times. Same thing with meditation. It's going to take time for you to see. People nothing's happening. I'm sitting here, nothing's happening. Well, it takes time. Dive within consistently. So that's that. So mindfulness is really the only way through this, guys. It's the only way through. So what do you think? Some good points, right? Mindfulness and meditation, slowing down, or just punching yourself really hard to remind yourself what you're doing. All right, people. I'm up here at the main drag. It's going to get noisy, and I'm working on, amidst all the noise, to be calm amongst the chaos. If I have anything more to say on this topic, it'll be in a future video. I wanted to make this one short, so thanks for watching. I'm Tommy. This is Almost Zen TV. You got to stop that cursing, everybody. It defiles you.